Kev is flipping the script this morning on one of the most popular Louisiana dishes, jambalaya. He's turned it into a soup for us this morning, and it smells absolutely amazing, Chef Kev.
Now, before we get into jambalaya, let's talk about this gumbo thing right quick.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, just quick, gang, on this gumbo idea, okay? We love chefs coming to town. New people, anybody coming to New Orleans, we love you.
Yes, we do.
And we also appreciate you guys understanding that gumbo is sacred. That's why they don't try it. Gumbo is one of those things you learn from your grandma, your mama, your grandma, your Aunt Ethel down the street.
Sure.
And if you move here, not from here, you don't have those roots. So I appreciate the fact that they don't attempt it.
We are going to post that online so that
no
one else has to. He's referring to the New York Times article which said that gumbo is dying because it's not being made in traditional ways in New Orleans restaurants.
But you know what? At the same time, we've had some great chefs that have been here from other areas that they put their little twist to it.
So
That's
the
what
article
Louisiana
did also
cooking
say
is.
that we should be fair. The article says that it's staying around forever, but in new forms.
You cook the things you're good for. So here, jambalaya, we have the ingredients that would normally go into jambalaya.
Let me look like I'm doing something.
What I did, I started off with low oil in the pan.
Right.
I had some boneless chicken thighs.
Ooh.
Sauteed those off with some andouille sausage.
Yes.
Browned that off really good, took it out.
Okay.
Then I put in onion, celery, and I used different color bell peppers. I used red, yellow, and orange bell peppers.
Okay.
A little cilantro, and a little bit of green onion. I did that in this pot, and in this other pot, I just did the vegetables.
Okay.
Now, jambalaya is either red or brown. I used a little paprika, gang, to make this red color.
Okay.
Usually the rice, just so the rice has some color, that's why they're either red or brown.
I never thought about that.
So in this one, I did crushed tomatoes to give it the red color along with a little paprika. And that's the only reason why, is for the rice to have some color. Now, most jambalaya, you know, it's a rice dish, so you have to over-season it. Here, this is seasoned like a soup, where it's not over-seasoned because you can put leftover rice in this, but we're gonna put raw rice in this. So in this big old pot, where if this were jambalaya, we put it like 6 cups of rice in this. We're only gonna do 2 cups of rice in here. The other one we have going, for April, that's vegetarian, I use the Morning Star breakfast sausages.
April got me hooked on those.
Cut those up, and we're gonna put a little rice in this one.
Great.
So the rice is actually gonna cook in it, and if you have leftover rice, you could put a little rice in it.
When are we pouring the rice in?
Go ahead, pour the rice in.
You know I like to be involved in your recipes.
Yes, I know. And it's important when you get that rice in.
So accomplished.
You wanna make sure you stir the bottom. Now I'm gonna just simmer this.
Okay.
For another 20 minutes, and during that 20 minutes of simmering, the rice is gonna cook.
What made you want to turn jambalaya into a soup?
I love soups.
Oh, you do,
I love soups, and I figured it's chilly. So I like to put a little different version. You know, sometimes we get in the habit of eating the same thing.
It's very true.
You know, oh, jambalaya.
Sure.
You know, hey, the Saints game is coming up this weekend, make it jambalaya. So this time, if it's chilly, why not make a jambalaya soup? It gives you a little another arsenal, another weapon in the arsenal to feed your family and friends.
Yeah, I love your soups. Your cheeseburger soup was one of my favorites.
Good.
That one was super good.
And you know, I can't take credit for that. That's belonged to my other half.
Your lovely wife. We know that I just assume that she's involved in everything that you do, so we give her credit every single time.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so for the veggie one, you could almost do this one with all veggies?
Yeah, we could do it with all veggies. We could have put some broccoli in, some cauliflower, things like that, but I wanted the sausage in it. I got the Morning Star breakfast side, and you see it's starting to cook apart a little bit.
Right.
And that's fine. That's great. And we're gonna put a little rice in it. You see how thicker this one is?
Right.
Because that sausage is starting to crumble and fall apart.
This meat will totally fool you. It tastes like real sausage.
Yeah, it does. And that's the thing about, you know, vegetarianism. If you're a vegetarian, that doesn't mean you eat bland food.
Oh, yeah,
you know, you can eat flavorful food and it still be great. I love some
vegetarian dishes.
The other thing we're going to finish this off with, Sheba,
Uh-huh.
is a little cilantro and a little green onion.
Sounds wonderful.
Often I use parsley, but today, gang, I'm using a little cilantro. And, oh, for you seafood lovers.
Oh.
5 minutes before you serve, 10 minutes before you serve, put in some shrimp. Drop your shrimp in.
Ooh,
shrimp only take 5 to 10 minutes to cook. So right before you're ready to serve this, put in your raw shrimp, stir those in. As soon as your shrimp cook, guess what? It'll be ready to serve.
It all sounds good to me, Chef Kev. All right, we're going to check back in with you in just a bit. Remember, you can get the recipe for the jambalaya soup at our website, WWL-TV.com, under the Food tab.